Hello everybody, this is Lazarus Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dredge. In the previous episode, we delivered the fish to the scientist, and as they tried to remove the drill, it unfortunately made things worse, causing Gale Cliffs to get infested with this dark sludge. Anyways, in between episodes, I went around and gathered up some more materials, gathered up some more Ironhaven crates, and a bunch of, research parts. Unfortunately, I only got enough... wrong one. Only got enough to get the engine space. I still need a couple more for the bolts of cloth for the cargo space. And I need some more money, but hey, we're going to be fishing for some exotic fish. We can always make it back easily. I'm hoping those flotsam traps will catch some bolts of cloth. That would solve my problem. Okay, wood. Don't really need that. And wood. Alright, well, we're going to be spending a fair amount of time here fishing, so shouldn't be a problem. That's not one of the fish that we need, but I'll take it anyways. A nautilus. Okay. I do like that they created an entirely new fishing minigame for this. Rather than just reusing one of the other ones. Not that there aren't a good variety of them. Ah, this is one of the fish we need. But odds are I'm going to be spending most of the time lancet fish. Let's see, with its impressively tall dorsal fin and razor, sharp fangs, this ambush predator stalks unsuspecting prey in the open water. Ooh, silvering lancet fish. An outward reflection, turning, coiling inward. The thrust of introspection lost to self-obsession. Interesting. Do I got space? Yeah, I got space for one more. Don't got space for anything else, so return to the dock. Oh, crab trap's got something. Trilobite. And that's one of the ones I needed. Wasn't expecting it to be caught so early, all things considered. This three-lobed arthropod is one of the most successful of all early animals. Their shells often leave pristine fossils. Okay. Well, I'm going to be selling it off, because I kind of need to. $484. Heck yeah. I might as well take this stuff, just so I don't keep getting distracted by the bubbles on it. This is just a regular fishing spot, don't need that. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Although I suppose I could just toss it out into the... it doesn't matter. No. No way I can fit it in there. Oh yeah, encountered one of those things at the end of... Well, at the end of cleaning up that one zone. Alright, send that to storage, send that to storage. And let's get some rest. Maybe, just maybe, that dredging spot has refreshed. Or... Nope. And no. Dredging spot I'm talking about is on the back side. Now, we've only found one, well, two of them, so we probably need to check some of the other polluted areas if we want to get the other fish. Maybe? Let's see. Oh, this asshole. No, some wood over there. Leave me alone. Just go home. Yeesh. Honestly, I'm half tempted to turn on peaceful mode when revisiting these old places, just because this guy's a pain in the ass. What were... Nope. Oh, Nautilus was one of them. Nautilus, a lancet fish, we found those, and a trilobite. Solacina. Is this it? Abyssal gar. No, but it sells for a lot. Bifurcated gar. A once strong body now divided, cling to life, though through coiled channels of blood and bile. Yeesh. Well, we know abyssal fish sell for a fair amount. What's this? Oh, Solsalina. That's what we needed. Alright. Some more abyssal gar. Sure, why not? Ah. Alright, let's get out of here. So we've got our Solsalina. I just need to recatch a Nautilus, a lancet fish, and another trilobite. So I actually could have been done with this area a while ago. Whoops. Well, I can sell off the abyssal gar at the very least. Solsalina, a distant relative of modern sea cucumbers and urchins, this spider-like creature crawls along the seafloor searching for food. Its body slender and stiff, with long, sharply pointed jaws. They swim almost upright, fins fanning against the weak current to hold them still. Ooh, while I'm here, may as well grab myself another jet engine drive. 105 knots. I think that might be the maximum speed we can get, at least using jet engine drives. Ugh. exotic fish spots right here. Let's try heading around the back of the Gale Cliffs, see if I can't catch myself. Ooh, wait, there's something here. Ah, perfect, a Nautilus. Clutching Nautilus. Is that a hand? The hand of some forgotten sailor. Taking refuge from... Hey, get out of here. Hand of some forgotten sailor taking refuge from an ancient storm. Today, at last, it comes ashore. Gross. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell some stuff off in order to make space for the lancet fish. Any bolts of cloth? No. No. Well, that's fine. I was gonna sell some stuff off anyway. Okay, if we head around the back of the Gale Cliffs, we might find something. Also, my guy's horribly terrified. You know, I may as well use up the soothing tea that's been sitting here. Wow, that lowered panic by a lot. You know, I may as well use this spyglass. Lancet fish, perfect. And the Solsalina, more lancet fish. May as well see if I can't catch an aberrant one. Nope. Okay. May as well catch some extra to sell off. And let's head back to the crab pot. See if... Oof, we are so much faster now. Ooh, and I may as well finish up fishing these Nautilus. There we go. Come on, Trilobite. Yes! Yeah, I got space. And we'll check the flotsam traps. See if they finally give me a bolt of cloth. Nope. But I'm gonna want to pick those up. You know, I'm thinking... No. I was thinking of just leaving them at Hired Haven and then just checking back on them whenever I go back, but... Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. And with that, we've got all our samples. I'll hit up the shipyard. Everything repaired. Actually, I probably should have waited until I had the flotsam traps on board. Though I'm wondering if it's a good idea to do this, because now this is going to infest the mangrove area, which I haven't been to yet. I mean, I'm assuming, just based upon how things have been. Storage, storage, storage. Storage, storage. Do the shipyard, repair the traps. Of course, heading to the mangrove zone means I'm probably going to need the anti-tangle line. Yeah. More than likely. I can shift some things around so I can still keep that one thing for shallows, because I'm probably going to need it. But that's for later. You know what? I'm going to take one last look around the back. See if I can't salvage up some bolts of cloth. Even just one would be progress. Nope. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to see you guys back at Iron Haven.
Huh.
I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come and see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. I will be sure to do that. Now, let's head to the science lab and submit some samples. I'm sure you won't mind that one or two of them are stale. Actually, I think the only one that's going to be stale is the Soliana. Scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance. That seems to crawl up the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence as if lit from inside. Place the vials of what should be fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. But that's not good. And yep, I was right. The mangrove is now infested with a dark ooze. That might make getting around there a little more difficult. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So it's really here. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman, this structure, people on it can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods, so leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away, to Stellar Base, and... Ah, we have met her. Please, go and find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And, while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understand what we're here for. It's the Oceanic, Abyssal, Haddle, and Crab. Okay, the factory and the foundry can be upgraded. Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. Don't have the materials for this place yet. Yes, you do.
Huh.
Alright, we'll start upgrading the foundry. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Okay, so we can get bolts of cloth, metal scraps, and lumber from Ironhaven crates, or research parts, or refined metal from 2 of them. We can also make dark canisters if we supply some metal, and dark splashes, so if you need them... I believe the size of that squid, it's shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep, too. Well, this is anchored deeper. Oof, you need 2 of them. Alright, I can provide.
Huh.
Making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. You can make whole repair kits, harvester's repair pack, And soothing tea. Eh. I don't think that was really worth it. I do need 2 bolts of cloth. Screw it, I can get some more. Storage. Unfortunately, we can't do any upgrades here. But yeah, I guess I was wrong. It wasn't the mangrove that was next. It was the stellar basin. Completely forgot about that. But I imagine after we deliver those samples, the mangrove will become infested, at which point we probably will have wanted to complete the story there. Then again, the use hasn't been too much of a problem for us. What to do, what to do. It's something that can wait for another time. Right now, let's get some rest. Oh, let's see what the biofuel system's great. More places ought to run on fish. And crabs too, I guess. Got any for the hopper today? Really? Nothing to say? Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. You know anything more about the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that were previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know? A Lazarus taxon. Species seemingly raised from the dead. I've encountered strange creatures in the contaminated areas. Oh, what did they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientist, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation. They can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. Huh. Something doesn't want us describing these creatures. Foreman? What can I do for you? Let's see. What happened to the missing material ships? HQ told us they left port, but they never showed up. Thought they could make some money selling off the materials and selling them elsewhere. Doesn't seem worth the risk. Let's see, Corp has a pretty ruthless reputation of tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to make them one mistake, if you get what I mean. And to just make them. What can you tell them about the Ironhaven Corporation? I've been with the Corp for about a decade now, started out as a laborer on projects like this one. Not always out to sea, mind you, and I've worked my way up to site foreman. Corp itself, it's pretty successful, bit of an institution. It's been around for hundreds of years in one form or another. They always seem to be diversifying into new areas. The whole drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the shots when it comes to deciding on sites. The boss seems to listen to him too. What is this rig for? Rig is your standard setup, designed to pierce the seabed and collect from fluid reservoirs. It doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they're not expecting huge throughput. Didn't actually think there was an oil field out here, but I suppose the surveyors must have found something. Else I wouldn't be here talking to you. There have been areas of contamination set in Stellar Basin. Alright, well, let's get some sleep. And I am going to make my way towards Stellar Basin, but I think primarily I want to head to Greater Marrow, just because it's, well, I could head to the rickety pontoon out here. You know what? I'll head to the rickety pontoon out here, get that last upgrade, make my way over here, and then head to the old fortress in order to get to Stellar Basin. Plus, I do need to grab some more crates. Oh, hello. So these do restock. Not much, but they do restock. Alright, makes sense. Huh, what have we got here? Oh, jeez. It's one of those guys. Screw you. You don't usually get a golden glow off of these. Dog tags. There are dog tags. A name, number, and address is printed in duplicate. Must be the poor bastard who crashed here. Alright. Nope. Send that to storage, send that to storage. Floating dock, that's what I want. Alright, with that we've got all the upgrades, but there is still the tier 5 that we can get from Iron Haven. I'm willing to bet we probably won't get it until after we've delivered the Stellar Basin samples. And the defenses. I will take that. We went a lot faster now that we've filled up all of our engine slots. Far faster than we ever were before. Imagine trying to make this trip with just the regular old engine. Though I'm sure some people have tried that as a personal challenge thing. But I suppose I can actually remove all of these if they're going to restock. Albeit probably slowly, but still. Alright, there's the old fortress. Not too sure how happy she's gonna be to hear we're working with our old teacher. Although we're probably gonna want to get some sleep after this. Hello again. What do you need? Someone from the Iron Haven Corporation sent me. Didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? The Iron Haven Corporation has been constructing a drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose. Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help, but you've seen what happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. What else? Iron Haven Corporation's head scientist seems to know you. And I know him. It's the reason I was posted all the way out here, so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him. But I studied him too. His theories on nature's cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and torn up shreds of paper. Never could make sense of it. What else? Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Well, it's the same tech used with that repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Iron Haven's Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. Tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide-spectrum communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. It emits the vocalized panic response of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. What else? We need to protect the rig and its workers. I couldn't give a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure there is someone smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. What else? That's all. So is it in my storage, or do I just have... No, I just have it. Alright, I think I can... put these away. I don't think I really need them anymore. Ugh, my inventory is filled with so much crap. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Anyways, with that, I'm going to end this episode off here for today. I'm going to see about catching the fish we need in between episodes. And then we'll go from there. But anyways, with that, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.